Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922 here to bring you Nobunagun episode review. Episode 8. Um hmm. This episode was very interesting. I mean, I'll give this 4 out of 5. Um Pretty much this is where we get to meet the other platoon. The other platoon meets up with Ogura's platoon. They meet up for a conjoint operation against this invasion, evolutionary invasion object. And this was kind of interesting. I mean, they treat her differently. The other platoon, obviously, because she's a rookie and some shit like that. And you could see this animosity between, Jack and that other one. The one with the Native American, the axe and everything. The princess, they call her. And there was animosity between the two. And the beginning part, we have basically they're going through the tunnels. They find out from Vodic that the tunnels, the invasion objects actually created these tunnels that go underneath the floor bed of the ocean, that go past the continents. They can go quicker. That explains why they were able to attack Taiwan and at the same time, subsequently, without that much leeway, attack Florida. That's basically what was explained by Vodic to the commander. And basically I believe the first platoon is the second platoon is Nobunagun platoon, Ogura. The first platoon is the one with those other three, Sykes and that kid and the other one. I haven't heard their names in a while, so I don't know. But they basically go down there to see the tunnel, to find a tunnel, and to find out what's going on with it, and to discover what's going on with the tunnel that they discover. And they find out there are these little tiny creature invasion objects that created the tunnel, and they're exploring it and such, and they're trying to get the data from Galileo on the tunnel. But what ends on happening is they encounter a creature, an invasion object that is very huge, and they just zoom out of there with the help of the other two that are part of the first platoon. And basically, what ends up happening though is Galileo, she gets pretty banged up during this scenario because the creature that came out was an octopus, and it grabbed the thing that was with them. It's called the Europa, and it's basically this sphere that is like connected to Galileo, and the octopus was basically crushing it, and it really hurt her greatly. And until they showed up, Nobunagun's group, and they showed up. There's also another scene where this was like this illusionary where she saw Sayo and stuff. And they show up, they take care of business, and they save them. But Galileo gets really badly hurt, and Hunter, he's really pissed at Vodic because how he's treating Galileo, not seeing her and everything. And I think what's her face brings it up too, Ogura, about it. But the meeting with these two platoons, the girl, the princess, what's her name? I forgot her name. Let's see if I can find it. Nemo? No? Nemo? She's known as the princess, and she's got like a really, her and Jack are like Don't put these two. They're very similar in a way, those two, with their personalities. But don't put them in the same room because they'll go at each other. Um, but there's this kind of animosity between the two platoons, and they have to all of a sudden coexist with each other because the commander's there, and she's basically saying that this next mission will require both of them to coexist. And basically, what ends up happening is they have to fight the massive octopus thing, and they manage to fight it. They end up fighting it. Not very. Well, they're able to fight it and destroy. Basically, the story is Platoon 1 is going to fight the left side of the left tentacle, and Platoon 2 is going to hit the right tentacle. But while they're fighting it, they tear off the limbs, and these bugs come out of the limbs, which is really crazy. And those bugs were basically bombs. So, but as the fighting goes forward and forward, Gora, she notices that something's odd about this. That you have these, she notices that the first platoon is like so far away, while the second platoon is there, and she's wondering like something's amiss here. She notices that something's amiss, and for good reason. It leaves the ship that the commander's on wide open. Like no one's guarding it whatsoever. And she realizes, oh shit. So she tries to voice her opinion to Gandhi and Newton, but can't get to him. Can't voice her opinion because she's shy and shit. And what ends on happening is she decides to act on her own. I was like, oh, good shit. And basically, the octopus reveals its head and it shoots one of the bug things at Commander's ship. And she just zooms right over there. Doesn't shoot at them, shoots at the ship and creates like an opening because she can't shoot at it. If she shoots at the insect, it'll blow up in her face. So she ends up just shooting the ship and giving an opening for the bomb to go through and explode on the other side without exploding the ship. And after that happens, she gets hit in the head and she falls into the water. And that's when they realize they have to stop and reform themselves because of what just happened. And, it was kind of funny that, Jack, even Nemo were kind of like noticing Nobunagun's Agora, how she was able to do that within that window. And we see her singing to the ocean, and that's the end of the episode. Now, next week, seemingly, is kind of a weird episode in some way. Because we see that Agora, she's, Nobunagun, she's got a bandage on because of falling in the water, probably. And apparently her friend's there. It was weird. It was very strange for next week. I don't know what that's about, but apparently something happens. She can't fight, I guess, or something. But this was a good episode. I was more intrigued with the interactions between the first platoon and the second platoon. How Geronimo and that kid that's with them. Oh, he was pissed because, because she wasn't in her bathing suit, I guess. He had a thing for her, so that was the whole bit. But it was a fun episode. It was a good episode to see them, fight together. Not much was revealed. The only thing we got revealed, like I said, was from the beginning, was with the whole thing with the tunnel. That was all that was really revealed about these creatures for now. Nothing else has been revealed yet, but it seems like we at least know how they're getting themselves around, how they're able to attack certain cities. They're using, obviously, this underground tunnel. So, yeah, pretty good shit. Nothing else to add. Bonkai 922. See you guys later. Yeah, pretty solid episode, like I said. But next week should be very interesting. I mean, very intriguing. There's a lot of, and I've noticed now, one anime to look out for, people, and I'm definitely going to review this. Noragami. Watch out for that show. Watch out for Noragami. It is freaking amazing. You guys definitely got to watch that shit. It's awesome. But yeah, good episode. And like I said, as far as next week's Nobunagun is concerned, it seems different. It seems different from what the last couple episodes were, obviously. I'm guessing, because it didn't seem like she was hit that hard, but apparently, it's enough to sideline her. So, yeah. But we'll see. Should be interesting. Also, I should let you guys know. Later today, I'm not making any promises. If I can, I just did this. After this, if I could do Maggie, then I could probably do this later today, which is going to be. Are you guys ready for this? Now let's sing off. Yes, another sing off. This time, Nobunagun. Yeah, I'm going to do Nobunagun opening. Yeah, I'm going to try to. It's a little bit more, it's a little bit more rougher than the Psycho-Pass one. It's a lot more rougher. It's a lot rougher. Because it's a heavy metal song, the opening, and it's kind of, ooh. So, yeah, I'll try my best with it. We'll see. The story. I'm Bonkai922. I will see you guys later. Combining with the first and second platoon. Next week should be interesting. So let's look forward to it. See you guys later. Peace.